India. India is a great country. It is an ancient country where civilization and culture is more than 5,000 years old. It is because of its vastness, diversity and unity in diversity. The term of subcontinent has been used by some foreign scholars. It is drained by sacred river Ganga. It occupies the major part of South Asian region. Nomenclature. This country has been variously named as India, Bharat, Aryabhatta and Hindustan. The word India, it origin to the Greek word Indoi, the people or land near the Indus or Indus. The Romans called the river as Indus and the country beyond it as India. Persian and Greeks extended the name Sindhu, the river from the Indus, and the land east of it is Hindustan. Its old name Aryabhatta referred to the land of the Aryan race. The name Bharat has been derived from the ancient king of the name who symbolized the fundamental unity of the country. Location, extent, size and shape. India extends from 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north latitude and 68 degree 7 minute east to 97 degree 25 minute east longitude. Thus, its latitudinal and longitudinal extent is about 30 degrees. It thus occupies the central part of the eastern hemisphere. The tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country, and the 82 degree 30 minute east longitude has been taken as the standard meridian to determine the Indian Standard Time, which is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of GMT or the Greenwich Mean Time. India lies in the northern part of the Indian Ocean. The Indian Peninsula penetrates into the Indian, dividing it into two flanking expanses of water, the Arabian Sea or the Bay of Bengal Sea, with an area 32,87,263 square kilometer. The country occupies 2.4% of the Earth's total land areas and claims to become the 7th largest country of the world. India is nearly 20 times as large as Great Britain. Many of the Indian states are larger than several countries of the world. India is not an ideal compact shape. It is roughly a quadrangular shape. It measures about 3,214 km from north to south and about 2,933 km from east to west. The difference between the two brings just 280 km by 281 km. If two triangles are drawn with a common base along the Tropic of Cancer and their apex at Siachen and Cape Camorin, they will give some idea about the shape of the country. This is not an ideal shape where fragmentation is caused by the occurrence of Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands away from the mainland. This peculiar shape of the country causes concern in two regions: northwestern sector where Kashmir is separated from the rest of the country by mountain ranges, and the eastern sector where only a 24 km wide gap between Bangladesh and Nepal joins the northeastern states with the rest of the country. Boundaries. India shares her 15,200 km long land frontier with Pakistan lying into west and northeast, and with Afghanistan in the northwest, with China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. In the south of the narrow expanse of Pak Strait separates in from Sri Lanka, which is the nearest neighbor of India in south. The Himalayas are the sentinels of the northern frontier of India. The Himalayan ranges in the north stand as a protective wall and influence the monsoon, which characterize the climate of this subcontinent. In these two mountain passes situated at high latitude in the Himalayas, and India is linked with Afghanistan. The eastern boundaries of India along Myanmar are grounded by the offshoots of Himalayas. India's western boundary along Pakistan is a superimposed artificial boundary, dividing the two people who historically and culturally belong to the same stock. The Indo-China boundary is the natural running boundary along with the Himalayan ranges. Its eastern part of called McMahon Line. India-Myanmar boundary is 1458 km long and runs from India-China-Myanmar Tri-Junction in the north to the southern tip of Mizoram. It is demarcated under the Treaty of Yandabu 1926. It happened. India-Nepal boundary was determined in 1858. The boundary stretched from 1752 1752 km from the Tri-Junction of Nepal, Tibet, Uttaranchal state of India in the west to Sikkim state to India. Indo-Bangladesh boundary 3000 910 kilometer cuts across Bengal in two parts, eastern part going